Good morning, Charles Herbert Flowers High School community. I am compelled to come to you today to have with a very special announcement regarding issues that we need to address immediately as a school community. There's two. The first is the failure to comply on a consistent basis with the uniform policy, and the second one is the failure to comply with the electronic devices policy, and this is the county policy, not just the school policy. So I'll start with uniforms. We are a uniform school, and until there has been policy changes, we will remain a uniform school. So every day from this point forward, every student is required to come to school with a white collared shirt with a pair of gray slacks or gray khakis or gray cargos. Shorts are not allowed under any circumstance. Capris are not allowed on any circumstance. Spandex mini skirts are not allowed under any circumstance. Sweatpants are not allowed under any circumstance. Shoes must be black, white, brown, or gray. There are no exceptions to that rule either. If it is chilly in the building and you are required to wear some outerwear over your white shirt, first you must have the white collared shirt under the sweater or the sweatshirt, but the sweater must be gray or green. The sweatshirt must be hoodless, unless they are unless you have a Charles Herbert Flowers approved outerwear now, such as the Hustle Hard gear or any team or sports paraphernalia. You can wear that if it has a hood, but other than that, you are required to wear a gray or green hoodless sweater or sweatshirt or Charles Herbert Flowers approved outerwear. Now, that's the uniform. There's no exceptions to that. Now, we've embedded some flexibility and giving you options, but beyond that, there's nothing. And at this point, unfortunately, we are in fourth quarter, and I am informing you today that failure to comply will land you an in-school suspension for the day, period. There's no exceptions. There will be no opportunity to go change in your locker. There will be no opportunity to call home. Take care of this before you get to school so it's not an issue. Electronic devices causing a real problem because several of you a day are reporting that these items are coming up stolen. You're putting $500 cell phones on desks and walking away, and when they come up missing, you want the entire world to stop what it's doing to address your concern. Policy. Prince George's County Public Schools policy is that when electronic devices are in the building, they're in a locker. If they're not in your locker and they're stolen, then it is the policy of Prince George's County Public Schools not to conduct an investigation regarding your stolen item. Now, a lot of times, out of the courtesy to your parents and understanding how much money they've invested in these items, we do attempt to find these phones, but very rarely do we actually find them. It is your responsibility to keep them out of sight, to keep them in your locker locked up. If they're stolen from your locker, then they are our responsibility. It is our responsibility to find them. We have cameras that can assist us in that regard, but when they're on your desk or sitting on top of your purse or somewhere in plain sight and they're taken, it becomes your responsibility, unfortunately, and it becomes your loss. So let me reiterate. Uniform policy is clearly stated. It's posters across the building. Everybody knows what it is. If you fail to comply, you will spend the day in in-school suspension. No exceptions. Electronic devices that are out and on and visible during the school day will be confiscated. First time, you'll get the opportunity to get them back yourself. The second time, you all have to have a parent to come pick them up. So all of this will be sent home in a letter to your parents tomorrow. Also, we will make calls using our robocall system to each of your homes this weekend to inform your parents of the tightened policy and responsibility of that policy. So let's make sure that we're doing what we have to do to be in compliance. I've given you flexibility. I've given the opportunity to have fun, but you have to handle your responsibility at this point. So with that being said, we're going to move on into our school day. Mr. Brown, your principal, don't have a good day. Have a great day.